Double ear infection. Not me, him. Second night in a row. Didn't get any sleep last night. And somebody, not me, thought that vacuuming downstairs was a good idea. So now he's up, and now we're here, and we're going to be up for a while. He slept most of the morning because he didn't sleep at all. No one did. But at least he got sleep. And I got sleep for 2 hours. And I was going to go to bed, but the vacuum cleaner even woke me up. Now what do we do? Do you want to smile? Can you smile? No? Okay, here. Don't tempt fate. Anyway, did a board game review, record a board game review, record a few more episodes of Rewatch tonight while he took his 1 hour nap. What turned out to be 1 hour? So, not completely lost. No game nights on the weekends, sadly. But I'm trying to correct that. So, trying to get more games played to have a fun time on the weekends. Hey, yep. Well, he had his medicine, so I think he's doing better, but just grumpy. Aren't we all? Yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. You demanded a house? Can you wave? Say, hey. You want to go wave hello? We went to park because we were supposed to be there for a birthday party, but the guy at the gate said there was no party underneath that name. To which, looking at the date, it's the 14th, not today, the 13th. Right there on the invite. So I guess we'll be back there tomorrow. Spent the day, well, spent a couple hours at the park, but for this guy, he was not feeling as well. So his energy level was low. So you may stay home with daddy tomorrow. He's such a tired guy. But yeah, so that's what's been going on. Um, glad I get the time to do this. Didn't make plans to do this. Made plans to be asleep by now. But hey, that's okay. That's okay. Other than that, everything's good. I switched out fluorescent light bulbs with LED lights because everyone said, oh, it's the easiest thing to do. And they're all liars. They're all liars. I had to call a friend of mine. Not that I need, well, I did need help, but not that I didn't know what to do. In fact, while showing him something I didn't know, I figured it out right then and there. The fluorescent light was in an encased metal container, and I was like, "How does this pop out?" And I said, "I kind of want to mesh these things together, but I don't think that's it." And I meshed it. It came out. I was like, "Oh, shut up!" And I got them, and I disassembled all of them. But the thing is, though, if it hadn't have been for my buddy to come over, we needed three people. To be fair, we needed three people because it's dark. Someone has to hold the light. How can one person do it? You get that, I guess, a hand lamp, and he had one, but his ran out because the job takes forever, and the wires were all one. It was three different lights strung up on one wire. Oh my God, we took pictures of everything just to make sure. If the house burns down, it is my fault. But don't we don't smell burned wires. They're not touching. That was the hardest thing to get them separated. But now they're fine. Everything's secured. The caps are on straight. We did a tug test, a slight tug test on everything, and a lot of things came off the first time. Maybe I did that. But of course, I knew enough to do the tug test on the caps. And it was, yeah, hey, hello, hello, Spider Man. Look at Spider Man, Bubba. And boy, that thing took 3.5 to 4 hours to do, probably 4 hours total with cleanup. I had my buddy leave. I said, no, let me clean all this mess up. So I cleaned all the mess up, but we had missing caps and screws and everything. I still can't find one of the screws. We had to get a new screw and put it in, drill it into this mahogany wood that they used. This thing was so thick. But anyway, finally got it, but that was not worth it. From now on, it's worth it to pay for an electrician to do it, not me. I've switched out a dimmer switch for the first time ever, and that was new because this had no green ground wire. If anyone knows anything about electricity, you always have a green for ground. This one didn't. It didn't have green for ground. It's like, what's ground then? Two reds and a black. So I guessed it was black, and I was right. But black is never ground. Never. I don't know. Every time it seems like I get a house, I get the house that was made and like, all the parts came from some third world country that doesn't adhere to all the other standards in fixing. My other house had a toilet that had the old plunger thing. That it didn't have the old what was chain and plunger thing. It had a little disc at the bottom. That's all it was in there, was a little disc that sprayed out water on the edges. I'm not making this up. I don't even, I've never seen this before. But my buddy, I brought him over and he looked at me and went, "Does this work?" I went, "Yeah." And I showed him. He's like, "Weird." I was like, "I know. I've never seen that set up in that's all it was it didn't have a stop plunger. The pressure from the water told the little disc, I need to stop because there's a lot of water on top of me." I've still never seen this before. My dishwasher, when it broke in my old house, I could not figure out how to fix it. I looked at several YouTube videos. None of them look like my dishwasher. Dishwashers should be standard for the most part. Even older ones. This was from 2001 when the house was built. And at the time it was had to be like 2019 or 2018, 2017. So it was about, good, 16, 15 years old. And I got a appliance guy to come over, a handyman to come look at it. He went, "I've never seen this type of dishwasher ever before." He said, "I don't know how this is set up." It was a first for him. He was an older guy, never seen it before. It's like I get the weirdest stuff in every house I got. Hey, we're doing a stream. Me for 2 seconds. And that's the end of the stream. All right. No, that's it. That's it. We're done. All right. Say bye-bye, Forrest. Say bye-bye. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Been fun. That's why we don't do streams on the weekends. But anyway, y'all take care. See ya. Say bye-bye.